Hello fans, welcome to Manchester United Update News. Manchester United remain keen on a move to bring in Xavi Hernandez to replace Erik ten Hag. The Red Devils face a crucial call on their future of the Dutch coach before the November international break. Ten Hag's mixed start to the season has increased the pressure on his position, and the Premier League giants are open to sacking him. As per reports from the Daily Mail, Xavi is part of a four-man shortlist of options to move to Old Trafford, but the 44-year-old is the rumoured number one pick for the club hierarchy. United are expected to wait until after the next domestic season pause before making a firm decision on Ten Hag after already reportedly holding talks with Xavi. With the former Barcelona boss currently not attached to any club, he can join United without issue. However, the latest indication hints at the former midfielder not currently being interested, but that will not deter United. Previous links to the Qatar national team job have reduced, with Xavi preferring a club role following a 6-month break from the game. Juventus now weighing up move to sign interesting £37 million Man United talent. As Manchester United continue to struggle, Juventus are reportedly weighing up whether to offer one particular struggling star an escape route out of Old Trafford in 2025. Man United transfer news. The Red Devils were one of the biggest winners in the summer transfer window. Ineos splashed the cash. Erik ten Hag welcomed reinforcements in almost every position to improve his side once and for all. Yet, not much has changed. The Dutchman finds himself under increasing pressure, with Manchester United sitting as low as 12th in the Premier League and on a run of just one win in their last 7 games in all competitions. Whether Ten Hag lasts until 2025 remains to be seen, but if he does, then he may be left bidding farewell to a player who only just arrived during the summer in what would be the ultimate failure for all involved. According to reports in Spain, Juventus are now weighing up a move to end Joshua Zirkzee's Manchester United nightmare as early as next year, with the forward so far failing to make his mark at Old Trafford. Signed for a reported £37 million, Zirkzee was always unlikely to become an instant game changer for the Red Devils, given that he was still developing even at Bologna, but Ten Hag would have been right to expect a better return than 1 goal and 1 assist in 12 games. So much of Manchester United's struggles came courtesy of the blunt attacking displays last season, and Zirkzee was signed to help solve that. So far, however, he is yet to provide that solution. Arguably a bigger issue than his goal-scoring record is the dilemma regarding Zirkzee's role. A few months into his time at Manchester United, and it's still unclear whether the Red Devils signed a number 10, a false 9, or someone they want to rely on to lead the line in pursuit of goals. And that's a problem that Ten Hag must solve as soon as possible. Once Zirkzee has his role defined in this United side, then all parties should benefit from that consistency, especially the former Bayern Munich man himself. Now that Rasmus Højlund is back to full fitness, it wouldn't be absurd to suggest that the Red Devils have an ideal strike partnership. On paper, Højlund is a clinical goal-getter, whilst Zirkzee is a player who will drop slightly deeper and perhaps create for the Dane to great effect. Manchester United keen on Richard Rios. Manchester United are reportedly looking to bring Richard Rios in the January window as Erik ten Hag eyes critical midfield reinforcements. According to Features, Richard Rios is a big target for Manchester United ahead of the January window. The Colombian midfield ace has been in impressive form, with links to the Red Devils during the summer that did not materialize. However, the following window presents a significant opportunity for the player and the English club. Richard Rios was one of the key performers for Colombia at the Copa America 2024, as they lost to Argentina in the final. The midfielder was an ever-present feature on their side, and they were impressed with his displays, which linked him to a big move to Europe, particularly to the Premier League. Manchester United were offered the midfielder at one stage, and they, too, were interested, as Erik ten Hag was looking to strengthen his midfield. The Red Devils did bring Manuel Ugarte in the summer, but they might have needed another player of a different profile. Rios' box-to-box style suits Manchester United's desire for a new midfielder. However, finances might have prevented them from signing him. Palmeiras were reportedly holding out for around €30 million, although recent reports have suggested the Brazilian side could sell for around €20 million. At that range, some clubs are expected to show interest, including other suitors Fulham, who were keen on signing him back in the summer. Manchester United are eager to strengthen their midfield ahead of the January window in a bid to improve their chances for the current season, and a move for the 24-year-old Colombian ace could be on the cards. Manchester United keen on Richard Rios. The South American market truly opens up in January, a period when players are free to move and without any commitment to their current club from the sporting side. Hence, there might be a willingness from Palmeiras' side to do business, as Rios has a big chance to move from the club and onto a European heavyweight like Manchester United. Manchester United might ensure that funds are available for the player's transaction, as he would represent a solid addition to the club's present and future. They could still face competition, but the Red Devils could have a strong chance of bringing the 24-year-old Colombian ace. Manchester United move talked up as manager says £69 million star has qualities Red Devils need. Every transfer window, it seems that Manchester United find themselves under pressure to strengthen in the same old positions. And, heading into 2025, the Red Devils will once again be scouring the market for left-backs, right-wingers and defensive midfielders. With Luke Shaw and Terrell Malaysia still unavailable, with Antony's miserable spell at Manchester United seemingly past its sell-by date and Casemiro not getting any younger, reinforcements are likely to be required at the back, up top, and in the centre of the park too. Thanks to the £42 million deadline day deal they agreed with Paris Saint-Germain, Man United's post-Casemiro succession plan is already taking shape. Manuel Ugarte produced his best United display against Fenerbahce during Thursday's 1-1 Europa League draw in Istanbul. But should the Premier League giants look to add to the Danish contingent of Christian Eriksen, Rasmus Højlund and Chido Obi Martin, Morten Hjulmand is another name which could appear again in the gossip columns. Sporting Lisbon captain Morten Hjulmand tipped for Manchester United. Brian Remer was announced as the new head coach of the Danish national team this week. And he believes that Hjulmand, the Sporting Lisbon captain with a £69 million release clause in his contract, would have few problems adapting to life at one of England's top clubs. Then 2 years in the Premier League, and I think he has the necessary qualities to play for the 6 or 7 best clubs in the English League, Remer tells Ojogo. Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City. At a certain point in his career, I believe he will arrive at one of these teams. His character, his leadership, his personality, his communication are not very common in today's football. It reminds me of the defensive midfielders of the past, who controlled the entire game, who led the teams. You don't see that much nowadays. It's something rare what Hjulmand has. I'm a big fan of his. I think we've only seen the tip of the iceberg with Hjulmand. Hjulmand combines the tough tackling tenacity of Casemiro and Ugarte with a poise and a composure more reminiscent of, say, Rodri. Thanks for watching.